Hello everybody and welcome back to another press conference report. I'm Alejandro Zuniga here from the Michigan Insider, michigan.247sports.com. The Wolverines are coming off a 28-18 victory over Arkansas State in their non-conference finale and are preparing for USC as Big Ten play opens this weekend at Michigan Stadium. That's a 3:30 p.m. kickoff on CBS. We're going to start this with some breaking news that we actually found out from Sherrone Moore before he told the rest of the team, is that the Wolverines are making a change in starting quarterback. Alex Orji will be making his first start of his college career this weekend against the Trojans. Davis Warren, of course, was benched at the end in the second half of the Arkansas State game. He went 11 for 14 in that game, but the 3 of the 14 were interceptions as opposed to incompletions. Sherrone Moore said after the fact, post-game on Saturday, you can't have those. Michigan needs to clean up both penalties and needs to take care of the ball, and you can't take care of the ball when you're throwing as many interceptions as Davis Warren has the last couple weeks. So that turns our attention now to Alex Orji and what the offense might look like under him. Of course, Sherrone Moore, with a big game coming up this weekend, wasn't going to divulge too many details. I did ask him if he felt like the team had enough time, if the coaches had enough time to install everything they wanted to install with him, given that Alex Orji is a very different quarterback, a very different type of runner specifically than Davis Warren is. Sherrone Moore replied, they have everything installed that they want installed with Alex Orji. They've got a package ready for him. They've got an offense ready for him. Of course, we'll see what that looks like this weekend. We didn't really see anything too exotic, too unpredictable against Texas. Certainly they kept the reins on him a little bit against Arkansas State in a game that was already decided. But we'll see what that ends up looking like when the Trojans come to town this weekend. With some hindsight, Sherrone Moore said that, listen, they made the right call starting Davis Warren out of fall camp. Said that they were both in a quarterback competition, but Davis Warren ultimately was the better quarterback throughout fall camp. But Alex Orji has shown in his limited opportunity over the first 3 weeks of the season that he can run the offense, but more importantly, he can take care of the football. As I mentioned, we actually found that out before the team had their Monday afternoon meetings. When we shared the news with Makari Page and with Donovan Edwards, both were quite excited about that. Makari Page said, listen, as a safety, when you are looking to tackle someone, you would much rather be tackling Davis Warren than Alex Orji. That's pretty much a given. Alex Orji is, of course, bigger, faster, more physical of a runner, and more willing to run the ball and lower his shoulder. Donovan Edwards said for his part, he is very excited for Alex Orji, said he's a guy who has been preparing for this day since day one. It's actually something I came up to him last year and asked him about. Jim Harbaugh had come out and said that, that Alex Orji could be the world's best punt returner or kick returner, and that they were preparing a secret package to use him in that way last year. That never materialized, but when I brought it up to Alex Orji, he told me, listen, my goal here is not to be that guy. My goal is to be the starting quarterback at the University of Michigan, and that's what he's going to be this weekend. Some other noteworthy things from the press conference: Sherrone Moore did not give any updates as to Colston Loveland, who exited at about halftime of the win over Arkansas State with an undisclosed injury. Heard some people say it might be a leg. I thought it might be a shoulder. TBD. Sherrone Moore, of course, wasn't going to give any details as to the specifics of the injury. Said it'll be up to the doctors as to whether he's practicing this week and what his status might be against USC. As to the center position and the offensive line, Sherrone Moore said that the center position specifically is still a battle between Dom Jadis and Greg Crippen. Said he liked what both of them showed against Arkansas State, but that Dom Jadis actually graded out a bit better than Crippen. Of course, practice will dictate who starts against the Trojans. The one other thing Sherrone Moore noted is that he really liked what he saw from CJ Charleston as a run blocker, so potentially expect to see more of that, especially in an offense that might be tailored a bit more to the run with Alex Orji. That's going to do it for today's update. Stay tuned throughout the rest of the week as we've got more practice updates, more intel before a big recruiting weekend, and of course a massive showdown as Michigan opens up Big Ten play. Weird to say that, but it's true, against the USC Trojans here at the Big House at 3:30 p.m. on CBS. For everyone at the Michigan Insider, I'm Alejandro Zuniga. We'll see you next time.